It went awful. So groovy girls, in today's video I am following along Olivia Rodrigo's Vogue tutorial. Obviously she is getting super popular now. I did do a cover of her song, which I really regret doing because I've listened back to it and now I hate it. But I really enjoyed watching her little Vogue interview. I feel like she's super down to earth and I just really wanted to recreate it and see if it looked good. I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but this video is a mess. Just enjoy. I love you so much. Has, do your thing. See you later. Bye. Do excuse my appearance. I'm very, very sorry. This is why I don't buy nice things. Anyway, we're here for Olivia Rodrigo, our queen, lord and saviour. Ooh, this is a funky intro. I thought there was an advert already. I was like, are you kidding?
Hey, I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and today
She is so naturally pretty. You taking the... Oh, is this like a hair vitamin? She is so cute, isn't she? Like, she actually is. I feel like she's just such a beam of joy. And I will have no slander, thank you, in the comments. So she firstly eats vitamin gummies, these are for her hair. And normally I take biotin tablets, but I haven't been as much recently. And these actually arrived from my door this morning. I was just gonna talk about how I take biotin instead of taking a gummy, but then these arrived. So these are from Home Nutrition, and these are a vitamin gummy, the same as before. So it's got biotin, folic acid, B12. It's got some other funky stuff in as well. I haven't tried them yet, so we'll try them together. Okay, apparently I take 2 gummies. I take them all at once. Olivia takes 2, I'm taking 2. It does say 2 servings. I'm not a child, let it off. They kind of smell like a mix of a strawberry sweet and a Yankee Candle. Grim. Ew guys, taste test. Oh, a bit hard. I mean, I'm not enjoying them as much as Olivia seems to be. I'm really trying to chew with my mouth closed, but they're so hard I can't. They went awful. It just really made my glands at the back like quench. You know that feeling?
The next thing that I do is wash my face. Epion's Milky Lotion Cleanser. A month or so ago, I had like the worst case of dermatitis, so I just broke out all around my mouth.
I literally am the same. I had really bad dermatitis on my eyelids and I don't think it's coming back, but I put on a bit of concealer yesterday and like all of my lash line got really crusty. Sorry to say. But I just use my Aveeno moisturizer. I don't like taking steroids or anything for my dermatitis because luckily it's not as bad as some people's, but I also just don't want to rely on steroids because then they have really bad lasting effects. And I've been told it can make your skin worse, but obviously I'm not a doctor. That's good that she's found a cleanser that helps her dermatitis. I just use Dove soap. That works for me. I have already cleansed my face before this video because I didn't want to have to rush off camera, you know what I mean?
And it was awful. I think it was like wearing masks a lot and also using a bunch of products that irritated my skin. And so my dermatologist said, okay, like cut everything out of your skincare routine, just wash your face. And that's sort of why my skincare and makeup routine and stuff is so simple. I think less is more with skincare a lot of the time.
Do you know what? I do have something to say on that. I completely agree with her. So I used to use every product under the sun. And whenever I'd get PR packages or something, or like I'd just go out and see a new product that everyone was raving about, I'd buy it and use it on my skin and kind of just purge my skin. Does that make sense? I'd like use it far too much and my skin would break out because it just was so many chemicals on my face and so many different things. And when I got recommended to go on the Eyeliner pill, I completely cut everything out and I literally just used Dove soap and CeraVe moisturizer. That is the only 2 things I use as skincare on my face.
My skin is alright. I am a teenager. I'm 18, and so I feel like I cannot expect to have perfect skin all the time.
She's 18. You're taking the 18. You've got to be me. Oh my god. How does she look like that at 18? I literally had a face full of acne. She is talking about acne right now though, actually, so I assume she's gone to a really good dermatologist and they've cleared her skin. Obviously I don't know what it was like before. I wish I looked like that at 18. I wish I looked like that now.
Now we're gonna start to get into the real skincare of it.
Oh, real skincare. Okay, spoil me rotten. Oh, I like that.
So I'm gonna first start with this Ordinary serum.
So she's using the Ordinary, and this is what I used to use when I said I purged my skin for a little bit. So I am gonna put this product on just because I want to see what the hype is. Maybe it will make my makeup look really, really nice. I'm gonna follow her skincare to a T. So let's go get the Ordinary. So she doesn't actually specify which one she's using, but I assume it's the Eyeliner. I can't ever say this word. The hyaluronic acid, because it's clear and the fact that she's putting it all over her face makes me think that it's this one. I can't wait to ruin my skin. Who knows, it might even improve it. I have actually, I will point out, I've got a lot of texture on my face at the minute. Oh, I remember this feeling. I also got told that you should put it on your hands first. I know that she's saying she doesn't like to do it with her hands because she finds it fun to do it that way, but I'm pretty sure I did a TikTok once and all of the comments were like, no, you shouldn't put the pipette on your face, it carries bacteria from the last time you used it. And I was like, oh, even though I've just done it then, but what Olivia did, so I'm gonna do it. I feel like she's chatting it because it's Vogue. And I'm not saying that in a horrible way because I really like her, but I know for a fact if Vogue asked me to film a makeup tutorial and I literally have one as simple as what she does. I mean, it's literally called Effortless Skincare and Makeup, which to be honest, it is. But I think I even would be there like, oh, it just makes my skin feel like orgasmic. Oh my God, my skin is peeling. See, that product just really does not go well with my face. It's like peeling off my skin. Ooh, this is gross. Maybe you just have to have good skin for this, and maybe I don't have that.
Next thing I'm gonna use is this gua sha.
Oh, I like how she says gua sha. I pronounce it gua sha. She could actually be doing that correctly. I have no idea. If anyone knows, let me know down in the comments. I mean, she's got a really good face structure, so you know, this probably is really working for her. I also have one, and I remember I put it on my story, and my friend Andrea messaged me about it being like, I just kind of want to educate you a little bit further on it. So I thought I would do the same for you guys because I didn't know at one point, and I thought that this actual thing, like this, was called gua sha or gua sha, how Olivia has just pronounced it. So she said that this is actually just a facial massaging tool, but if you use it to rub the skin, then it is classed as gua sha because it's a part of Chinese medicine. And I had no idea about this. And we basically just went into depth of how the cosmetic industry have just completely took gua sha for themselves and profited from it. And it's actually really sad. And they shouldn't really take the name for that. They should just call it a massaging tool. Do you know what I mean? We went so into depth of it. We were like, anything can be a gua sha tool. You can use a spoon, a stone, as long as you're doing the motion of rubbing and causing bruising on the skin, then that's gua sha. So the translation for it, I've just searched it and it says scraping sha bruises. So you basically, by doing the rubbing action with whatever tool you choose, you're releasing the unhealthy bodily matters, and that's why it comes out in bruising. It's a form of releasing your toxins, and this will basically just stimulate new oxygenated blood to the muscle and repair it, heal it, and start the recovery process, and it will just stop that muscle from feeling so tired and worn out, or it could be injured. So this is also used quite often if you have a torn muscle or something. So a lot of people recently, I've been seeing it all over TikTok, are doing what Olivia is doing and has a facial massager tool and are doing this, which technically, yes, it is doing something. I read somewhere that it will only show effects for as long as you do it. For example, if I did this for 2 weeks, it would pull my face up and make my skin look tighter, but then as soon as I stopped doing it, obviously it would just stop. I feel like a lot of people are expecting it to have long-lasting effects, but sadly it just stops as soon as you stop. For example, if you go to the gym for like 6 months and you really show improvement and then you suddenly stop, physically you will still have that body for a couple of months, whereas with this, it stops as soon as you stop. So I'm not gonna lie, that was not me slating Olivia. I didn't even know at the start. I'm just glad that I had a friend that could actually educate me on it. So hopefully, I know it's a big thing in the minute, hopefully you found some form of education through that and just call it a facial massager, I guess, because she is scraping her skin, but she's just not doing it to the extent that gua sha was for. So I'm just watching what she's doing, and I remember I followed Face Gym on Instagram, and they basically did this just with their thumbs. So when I first got given this, I tried it out with the Face Gym routine, and honestly, it felt so good. I love having someone play on my face, so if you could ever get someone to do this for you, it is honestly so relaxing. I did it for Brad like last night, I think, and he absolutely fell in love with me. There was another one where you do this, and it pulls up your eyebrow, and it basically just makes your face look more lifted. Guys, it really does feel so nice. I know I just went on a massive rant, but I don't know, I feel like you have to speak up for some things sometimes. This part, when it gets here, oh, that feels good. To be honest, she's got an incredible facial structure, so who knows, maybe this is really working for her. I mean, if I get to look like that at the end of it, then I will definitely massage my face every day and night.
I have the most peely lips for some reason. Like, my lips aren't like chapped, but they'll just peel all the time. And so lip scrubs really help.
I completely get what she's on about. My lip, they're never chapped, but they do peel like all the way around here. And for a while, I've started to think that it's my retainer, just like rubbing against my lip in my sleep, but I've got absolutely no clue. On the topic of retainer, I get my retainer out on Tuesday. I feel like that's gone so quick. Anyway, back to lip scrub. So I use one from Minimo, and it's a candy flavor. It's an edible lip scrub. I'm pretty sure it's completely vegan, and that's why you can actually eat it. It smells amazing, feels amazing, and it just makes my lips really nice and plump at the end of it. Yep, I'm classy washing my face out of a cup. Oh, my lips just look so plump and nice. This is the main reason that I got lip filler in the first place, because I wanted my lips to look as though they were always moisturized and always plump. And when I went to get my nose done, I briefly mentioned it, and the girl was just like, yeah, like, we can totally do that, make it look like you've not really had lip fillers, which I love it so much. I know some people have a bit of like a weird opinion on filler, but I know it's my body, it makes me happy, and it's not hurting anyone. So when I first watched this, I thought to myself, she's hardly even scrubbed her lips. lips. And I know she keeps saying like, oh, I keep having my lips peel and stuff, but she's not scrubbing that very hard. She's literally just going, done. Miss Thing, I go to town. It's like I'm trying to get a stain out of my jeans.
Next thing I do is I will put on some chapstick.
Do I have any chapstick? Hello. I've got it, guys. I've got it, don't stress. So I just use Nivea, probably my go-to. But I'm really annoyed. I used to have one about a year ago. It lasted me a whole year. And then I went to re-buy it and it was a different packaging and they changed the formula. And I'm fuming because I swear to God this one breaks my lips out. But if you guys know any good ones that actually work, do let me know because I'm furious that they changed that, honestly.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get started with makeup now. This is the BB cream that I always use, and I always put it on with my fingers. I used to do it with beauty blenders and stuff like that, but I never washed them and like actually took care of them, so they would just harbor bacteria and my skin would...
Bestie is using, she's using a BB cream with her fingers. She didn't even put any primer on. She not like need any coverage. I mean, she spoke about acne earlier. Did she not wanna? Guys, I really don't wanna rub this in with my hands. Is that not dirtier? I usually do this with a beauty blender. Are you seeing this? Are you actually seeing this? I feel like I need to give you a close-up. Oh my God, what is going on? It's like peeling off my face. That is that ordinary product. I don't understand why she put it on before makeup, because this is what always happens to me. That's how she's got really shitty skin. I'm gonna have to take this off. I guess just not wear any. I really can't believe that all she uses is BB cream and concealer. Miss Thing, do you not spot conceal? How do your acne scars and acne now get covered? See, this is the issue. I feel like everyone on Vogue has clear skin. I can't follow that. She looks really good with just BB cream. I will give her that though. So this concealer that she's mentioning, she spoke so highly of it that I had to get my hands on it. I did a little order. So I got the stretch concealer in shade G10 and she literally just taps her finger in it and puts it under her eye. Oh, that was weird. It had like a really dark layer over the top. So I'm curious if this is gonna oxidize. But I have heard very good things about this. So I'm just gonna tap this under my eye. That is a really good shade match. I'm already impressed and it's not even blended. The models that they use are really diverse. It's actually a really good casting range for Glossier. Okay, Olivia, thank you for this recommendation. I'm just using my finger because that's what she uses. Otherwise, normally I'd probably use a beauty blender. What makes me sad is that this is what I'd like my skin to be. I mean, I'd expect to wake up in the morning with no bags, no dermatitis on my eyes, no redness, no spots here from just irritation. It's sad. It is really, really sad. But those things are normal, guys. Very, very normal. And I kind of like the fact that she's going for a more natural look.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is bronzer. I really like using bronzer to kind of make you look tan and sun-kissed.
So now she's putting on bronzer and she's literally using powder bronzer, which you guys know. Oh, hey, she's not using any kind of cream contour or anything. She hasn't set her concealer. I hope this doesn't crease. She's just going to town with the powder bronzer. So I'm just using Cooler bronzer. I have a really weird feeling that this is an ad for Glossier, so she's not actually allowed to show any of the bronze that she's using. But because I haven't got the BB cream on, this isn't going very well. I kind of look like I've just got a really dodgy patchy tan. See, she's just like doing it like this. It doesn't work like that. You can't just be that perfect. Not how the world works.
Blush next. I'm just gonna do like a little.
Blush, please be a... Oh, it's a powder blush. I don't even have a powder blush. I used to hate blush when I was younger. Oh my God, that is too much. Oh my God, especially because I've got no other makeup on. I can't believe how bad this is going. Okay, I do kind of look sun-kissed as to what she said. She's telling the truth.
Just going highlighter crazy today. Sometimes I'll like put it like...
She warms my heart. She just said she's going highlighter crazy and she's literally just put the most subtle amount on. See, she's using a powder highlight. A Fenty, you've got to come through here. I don't really like powder highlight, don't really like powder anything, but I'm looking cute right now. And then she says she put some on her inner corner as well.
Next, we're gonna fill in my brows.
So next she just fills in her brows. This is super easy. I'm just gonna do this real quick. And from this she sticks them up. So I'm just gonna use a Benefit brow setter. This isn't what I normally use, but it's something very similar to what she's using. I normally prefer a soap brow. I just think it looks nicer, but if Olivia does it, I'm gonna do it. So she does actually use the Glossier Boy Brow, and this is when I knew that this was definitely an ad. As the video goes on, you will also catch on to this. But I've used it before. I didn't really see the hype, not really a bit of me. Next is eyeliner. She also uses a Glossier eyeliner, and I'm just going to use my normal one. Oh my God, I butchered this eyeliner. I normally do it so easy. What is going on? See, that one is so perfect. Why is that one not? Concealer has started to crease, my loves. I was really tempted to buy the Pro Tip liner just because I like the fact that it's kind of a brown, but then I read the reviews and they were honestly actually terrible. Like how it dried out so quickly and how it doesn't even work that well. I was not going to be buying that product. So I've just curled my lashes and she applies some mascara. So I'm just going to go in with my usual. I've actually mixed two together. I've used NARS's Climax mascara because I think it's got the best formula, and then I used the Benefit Roller Lash because I think it's got the best applicator, and that's just how I do my mascara. God, I actually sound like I'm doing the interview with Vogue right now. Ultra Lip was not anywhere on the website, and imagine I did my order, I placed it, I paid about £6 for next day delivery because obviously I wanted to film this video as quick as possible, and then they restocked it this morning. I was fuming, like next level fuming. I can't believe I missed it. The way that she raves about this product and how I've seen on social media, I really did want it. My friend Emma Driscoll also raved about it. That's how I found out it got restocked. So she then just takes her little clip set and she's done. This is the finished look. I literally don't look like I'm wearing any makeup at all, but I guess that's good. I'm kind of vibing with it. I really like it. I think she looks beautiful like it, and could have done with the BB cream. Obviously I've got some redness here and you can really see my skin, but I'm not hating the bronzer, blush, and very, very minimal makeup. So thank you, Olivia, for making that video. Not that she knew I was gonna watch it. It's not like she made it specifically for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see me do another one of these, maybe following someone's diet or day-to-day life or something, then definitely let me know. Aside from that, check out all of the links in my description. They are super important. You can follow my Instagram, which is going to be here. And yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video, guys.